Friends, I am proud and honoured to move Chapter 5, An Equal and Inclusive Nation. Growing the ever-expanding circle for social inclusion is a proud Labor tradition and legacy. Labor was instrumental to the creation of the 1948 Universal Declaration on Human Rights. The Whitlam Labor government passed in 1975 the Racial Discrimination Act. In 1984, the Hawke government introduced the Sex Discrimination Act, spearheaded by Susan Ryan, who we all miss. The Rudd Labor government delivered the national apology to the stolen generations and commenced the great national effort to close the gap between First Nations and non-Indigenous Australians. And Labor backed marriage equality. Proud Labor legacies, but the work continues. In this chapter, we renew our commitment to realising the Uluru Statement in full, a constitutionally enshrined voice to the Parliament, a Makarrata Commission to oversee a national process of truth-telling, treaty and agreement-making. Truth-telling means acknowledging and understanding that trauma from the past has transcended generations and can still be seen and felt today. Telling the truth can make Australia whole. It is fundamental. Understanding that in the inextricable connection between past and present is critical to addressing the disparity. And placing First Nations people in the centre of decision-making is critical to the progress in closing the gap. It is self-determination in action. We renew our commitment to gender equality. Recent events have shown the importance of Labor's long-held commitment to affirmative action in ensuring our representatives more accurately reflect the people we serve. We renew our commitment to tackling the gender pay gap with greater transparency and accountability, to strengthening the Fair Work Commission powers to order pay increases for workers in low-paid, female-dominated industries, to ending violence against women, a national scourge and a national disgrace. Women have the right to be safe, safe from violence, safe from sexual harassment and assault, safe from discrimination, safe at work, at home, everywhere. Ending violence against women is everybody's business, from individuals to communities, businesses to government. And Labor will legislate. We will legislate a right to 10 days paid family and domestic violence leave. We renew our commitment to our lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, intersex and queer friends. All Australians deserve the right to respect. They deserve that respect. We will work to ensure equality before the law, to end the discrimination and the harassment that still occurs, to ensure equality of access to services and support. And let us be clear, Labor opposes the so-called gay conversion therapies. We will work with advocates, survivors and experts to see the end of these discredited and damaging practices. Multiculturalism is Australia. Today, Labor renews our commitment to multiculturalism. Multiculturalism and immigration are fundamental facets of the Australian story. Those who have come from all over the world to share in and contribute to a prosperous and harmonious Australia, to build a happy, healthy and safe life for themselves and their families. More needs to be done to make sure diversity is fully reflected in social, economic and political participation, to remove the barriers to accessing services and support. Opportunity must be more equally shared. We are a better nation because we embrace a diversity of faiths, beliefs and worldviews. We must remain vigilant against racism and extremism, which diminish and divide. Friends and delegates, I am proud and thankful for all the work that has gone into this chapter, in particular from the grassroots of our party, whose work and amendments are reflected in this chapter. It outlines Labor's vision for an inclusive, fair Australia. Delegates, I move Chapter 5.